You own a property, no matter how many years you've been doing this for, you got to be able to call yourself out, and you got to be able to call out your team. One of the biggest problems you're going to have is you're going to get vendors, and you're going to build a relationship with them, and they're going to be recurring vendors. And what I mean by that is you're going to have people like landscape companies, and I'm sure already you're looking behind you and see what I see. This is entirely unacceptable. You can't have your vendors doing that to you. Now what happens is we as property owners, sometimes we get a little bit lazy and we just trust our vendors to do their job, and they're not. And who suffers? The tenants suffer, and guess what? I'm still paying the same bill. If I call this landscaper right now, he's going to say, oh yeah, I have you on the schedule for tomorrow, but that's not acceptable. That's why it's so important you have a manager out here all the time. Even now I'm looking, there's a piece of concrete over there, there's some dead bushes. This property, as I've told you guys before, is 100% occupied. The tenants are thriving, they're doing great. Yes, we applied for a permit to redo the parking lot, so that I understand. But this is entirely unacceptable. So when I go back to the office, I'll have a meeting with the property manager and I'll have a meeting with the vendor. The vendor probably is going to be terminated. There's no second and third chances for this. If the vendor is not your partner and they're not out there protecting your property, they're hurting you. Now, none of my tenants have complained, which is really great, but I wouldn't be happy about paying someone rent when I have to come to work and see this. There's dirt here. Entirely unacceptable. So when you own properties and you have the privilege of being a landlord, make sure your vendors are doing the right thing. You can't just send them a check. And by the way, that's why I say it's so important to have your properties close to home, because if this property was 1,000 miles away, I still wouldn't know about this problem. But now I know, and we'll deal with this.